Now, Eric Holder, we having a conversation. It's not my words. It's not what I'm saying. It's what I know. But I ain't saying nothing. He's gonna say.
Yo, this is huge. Luce Cannon just called in from the feds to speak on the 43-page count indictment against Big U, and he finds out that he's in it too. Now, I spoke to Luce personally yesterday, and let me tell you, his spirits are not broken, he sounds positive and focused, and if you think that he's not 10 steps ahead, you're underestimating him. Here's where it gets interesting. Luce asked his wife Sharice who else's names were in this indictment, and he found out that Zaire Williams, aka Bricc Baby, wasn't in it. You could hear the shock in his voice, and that right there should tell you a lot. Now, if you've been following my platform on Instagram and TikTok, you know I've been saying for over a year that Bricc might be a key in an upcoming Rico with Big U. Now take that as you will, because I'm not going to put a jacket on anyone until all the facts come out. But this is why I say that I am a real journalist. I just don't run with stories after they break. I see them coming well before anyone else does.
$124.72. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hey, honey.
What's up, baby?
Oh, the indictment came back in for Big U, and you're definitely on it. I guess they're trying to charge you for something that's included in his indictment. And it shows that he has 43 counts on this indictment.
Yeah, okay. But who's indicted with it?
You, nigga, did you not hear what I said?
I'm talking about, but what's the other name?
Honey, did the 43 counts just go over your head?
I mean, for 43 counts, that's on him. You get what I'm saying? So they have one thing on me based on a podcast, but
I hear it.
what
I
I'm
hear
saying,
what you're saying, but do you understand, my love? With a Rico, you could be caught up with whatever he got going on. I don't know if I honestly don't know if all of his charges would be based off on everyone that's involved. I have no idea how this works. But I definitely, I'm waiting for the lawyer to call me back. He's trying to find a way to get a copy of the indictment. As of right now, it's sealed because they have to first arraign Big U, and they pushed back his court date to April 8th now. Before they were saying it was on the 31st, but now it's pushed back to April 8th. So they're not really trying to let anybody see the indictment until until his court date, basically. So I don't even know what they're, really charging you for or not. If it's from the original complaint, from the original warrant for the arrest, I have no idea, baby. But let me see. You said you wanted to know the names.
yeah,
Also charged in today's indictment are Sylvester Robinson, aka Vay, Mark Martin, aka Bear Claw, Tremaine Williams, aka Luce Cannon, Armani Alfe, aka Mani, Frederick Blayton, Tiffany Hines. Those are the only people indicted. Everyone else is off of it.
yeah. That means people spoke up and said something and got off of it. But yeah, it's real goofy because um, I mean, but we have the day in court right now, but I guess you got to tell them straight.
I gotta tell you
Because
straight. You gotta know what's going on. I know you're not out here, so it's important for you to know. Um, and I just can't believe they put you on this indictment.
yeah, but
So I just got to see what they got, what they talking about. Because if they basing it off of just something that you said on the podcast, that's nothing. We can totally, get this thrown out. It's just you just gotta weather the storm. You gotta weather the storm.
yeah, I think it's just so much BS.
See, I've been hearing a lot of talk about Luce calling in and doing content, but what Luce is doing right now is giving people a rare look inside what it's like to be caught up in a massive Rico indictment. And not just for himself, but what it does to his family. This is about more than just street politics. This is one of the biggest Rico cases in California history. Now let's keep it real. I've been saying for over a year that a big U Rico was coming. I posted receipts and talked about things that are just now hitting the mainstream. And here's where things get even crazier. Months ago, Luce and Whack 100 spoke about Eric Holder finally talking. Remember that? Eric said Big U stopped putting money on his books, and now Eric is ready to talk about it and talk about what really happened. Now let me ask you, why was Big U even putting money on Eric Holder's books to begin with? That's something no one wants to answer, but that's a real question.
Eric Holder, we having a conversation. It's not my words. It's not what I'm saying. It's what I know. But I ain't saying nothing. He's gonna say it. And the fact that you not even understanding that it's coming, you should have kept putting money on his books. You should have been looking out for him. You should have protected him. But no, you didn't. You got rid of him thinking like, okay, I hope he stays solid. Yeah, he stays solid. But listen, you even got Cowgirl, Douglas, Mr., like to touch on kids, right? I don't care how you slice it or dice it, you still have to obey by Megan.
But at the end of the day, it's like, what can I do? I'm here, and I'm still waiting. So they pushed his court date to April 8th, and it was supposed to be. Who told you it was supposed to be March 31st anyway?
It was originally, that's what it was said. It was in the system like that, you know?
Did they say it, or did somebody just say it on the internet?
You know what? To be truth be told, I don't know. At this point, so many things have been said to where I can't even remember where the original source came from. So, don't quote me on that. That could have been, something spread on the internet like they do with everything else.
Yeah, because that was quite weird. They talking about on Nipsey death day.
Mm-hmm.
People trolling. Just
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, so that kind of sucks because I feel like that's probably the reason why they're dragging their feet to transfer you because there's no rush for them right now to get you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you may be there for the entire 3 weeks to 30 days that they give the amount allotted time for them to transfer you. But look on the bright side. If they don't transfer you and 30 days pass, they have to automatically release you.
yeah. But you have to literally tell the lawyer as soon as the indictment come out, he need to just keep that case because
I know.
And if you've been paying even closer attention, you already know nobody has been covering this case more thoroughly than I have. Nobody has been saying this before me except maybe 600. See, I could bring Luce on my channel right now for a huge interview. He'd do it. But I won't, because unlike some other people, I respect that the situation he's in is a delicate one. And it's just too early for me. And I'm not going to exploit my friend. But make no mistake, my relationship with Luce isn't going to stop me from reporting fair content. You're going to get the real story from me always, and you're going to get it from the person who followed Big U's treachery almost longer than anyone. So subscribe, stay locked in, and get ready. This case is only going to get wilder from here.
They dropped a whole lot of people off the case, which is kind of suspect. If they're not included, but they arrested all them people, they were looking for people to talk for sure.
no, that's what they doing. They looking for people to roll. Why Bricc is not on there? That's kind of crazy.
I don't know. I don't know. It's very,
Holler at his wife.
maybe they just tried something. I don't know. I haven't called his wife yet because, I wanted to talk to you first to see, your thoughts on this and whatnot. But imagine, like, if they all were arrested on this indictment charge or this RICO charge, excuse me, why are their names excluded, or, what's what? I'm happy for Brick and his family because, that's
Yep.
one victory, but it still does raise a question like, wait a second, why? What's up? What's
Yeah,
that about?
yeah. I need you to find out. I'm gonna call you back probably in like in the next hour or so.
Okay.
Probably do a video visit with you.
All right.
I'll
And I appreciate all of you for rocking with me. We hit over 1,000 subscribers a few weeks ago, and we're only going up from here. Free Luce Cannon, and I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned.